Okay, my beautiful friends, the propaganda ministry is in full swing this morning, and I'm going to let you in on a big secret. You know, you're not supposed to know this. Do not share this video. I think we need to keep this between us. Again, the dumbed down must be kept that way. Look, I'm obviously joking here. We need to get this out here. So yeah, today is Thursday, February 6th, 2020. The number one piece of propaganda, and it's absolute propaganda, being shoved down the people's throats by the mainstream media is apparently jobless claims have now dropped, and we're getting close to that 50-year low. But understand, what they will not tell you is today, and I want you to look this up for yourself, don't take my word for it. The real number, the one that matters, is how many people are in the workforce. How many people are working. Today, the labor force participation rate is lower than during the Great Recession. We have less people working right now than during the Great Recession. But you see, if you were given that piece of information, verifiable, you would start to question the narrative, but you're not allowed to do that. You must be kept in the dark, like I explained to you yesterday. You cannot be shown the truth. Now let's talk about the other piece of information here that I've been literally screaming from rooftops about for months as this has been going on every day. The Fed is pumping tens of billions into the markets. Day before yesterday, it was 94 billion. Today, we got another 47.5 billion. But again, you're not supposed to know this. And it's all temporary. You understand that this is the laughable narrative. The market's going to open in 4 minutes. You're going to hear a bell go off pretty soon, unless I finish this video. But that's what's happening here. It's unprecedented, like I explained to you, and people have no idea what is going on. Again, they're told, look here, don't look here. Every distraction you can think about is going to be thrown at the public, at you, to try to keep you away from the truth, away from the light. Okay. Right now, we got cryptocurrencies catching a nice bid. Bitcoin will be over 10,000 very soon. You got metals catching a nice bid. Spot silver up over 1%. Again, as I am doing this video blog. And with regard to this, the debt pump, what do you think this means for the stock market? Should you short it? Or should you realize that you need to be in the market right now, because it cannot go anywhere but higher? Again, it's part of the distraction, part of the propaganda ministry. It's the illusion, the lies. And I've explained this to you since how long? The lies are going to get bigger. The distractions are going to become more dramatic. Do you believe this last virus scare? First of all, the Asian markets surged last night. And why? Because it seems like the virus is going away. Again, like I explained to you, I'm not saying the virus is not serious. It's not something that we need to be concerned about. Of course we do. But again, this was done as a major distraction, overblowing it, being forced down the throats of the people of the world, especially here in the United States. Oh, look what China's doing. They're closing this. They're doing that. Oh, this is happening as well. First of all, unless you live there, there's no way to tell if any of the propaganda is true. And the other half of it is, again, it's the mainstream media's job is to sell ads. So how do they do that? They want you glued to the television set. They get more people following it. And again, they get paid. So they blind you by propaganda to sell billions of dollars in advertising. This is the way it works. And mark my words, today is the 6th. Yesterday I explained to you all that in a month from yesterday, all this thing with the virus is going to be in the rearview mirror. For a multitude of reasons, just like every subsequent virus that has come before it, we've seen it happen, and it will happen with this one. This is not a pandemic. This is not going to end the world. We're not going to have zombies walking through the streets. The fear tactic worked, and it's still playing on the minds of many people. Again, is to keep you afraid, is to keep you, opening bell just went off, keep you not able to focus on things like this, on things like the propaganda with jobless claims. Is absolutely fake. All of it. Our economy is in free fall, hence the pump, which will not stop. Again, you're going to see this overnight. You're going to see another 50, 60, 70, 100 billion pumped into the market. And then the day after that, and then the day after that, and then the day after that. It will not stop. It is not temporary. It's the only thing right now keeping the stock market propped up. It must be faked. The debt must be increased. Our country is suffering. Nobody wants to do anything about it except pile on more debt. Again, why? So the Fed can become the lender and buyer of last resort here. So the United States can fall victim to an extreme debt slavery while we make America great again. And again, I'm just picking on the president here, but none of the Democrats are going to make any difference here. In fact, it will probably be worse with regard to the debt expansion cycle that we are in. It's kind of funny, right? You don't hear a peep about this. Oh, people are more concerned about healthcare, really? This is the theme we're hearing these days, but it's all a joke. It's all part of the propaganda to keep the world's central banks moving, all of them, towards the top of that pyramid, to issue in the new world order and the absolute elimination and extermination on a biblical scale of the middle class. A two-tier society is upon us, people. Something I've been explaining to you since I started this. I don't even know when that was, a decade ago, longer. I have lost track. But we are clearly on that pathway. And the lies, the propaganda, and the propping up, we haven't seen anything yet. All right, I'm out of here. Love you a lot. Please share the video. See you later.